れない土地では地元のガイドを雇った方がいいぞ。
私に報告か？聞こう。
管理します。
権限
かかれ。よっ、はいはい。
よっはっはっさっ
出発。再構成します。
却下する。
残念。
とやとさははと
終わりね。撤収。
やったこの瞬間の喜びを覚えておこう。
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh. 捕まえた。急がなくてもいいのよ。
Unless it's up here. I'm looking for this domain. Okay, it's over here.
代理決闘の依頼か。
トリプトいくよ。ザブザブサメくんアタック。
清掃を開始します。霧となって散りなさい。やっ
権限
蒼天邪悪を狩り撃つ。
はっやっとやっはっ落ちる。
ティ射撃準備。はっふっティ
せいふったとはったさ貫こう。
福育の語り。蒼天ふん潔白を証明する時だ。
とせいやっふっさたとはっはっやっさここより登る。はっふっせいふっ
注目。君にそっちあれ。
管理します。影を撃つ。はっふっ
加速するよ。えへっビッグウェーブザブーン。
霧となって散りなさい。
やっと月のように永遠なる。はっさ
出発。
射撃準備。
ドリフトーン。サーフボード貸そうか。やっね
再構成します。邪悪を狩り撃つ。
権限
え加速するよ。お客さんを守らなきゃ。
管理します。
やっさふっ
影を撃つ。
注目。君にそっちあれ。
せいやっとふっ
再構成します。福育の語り。射撃準備。なかなか正確だ。
Is that who I think it is? Cat Bro freed him. He is free. I bet Cat Bro had you slaving away. Just slaving away. So you weren't there yesterday. Also, what's up with Zake? You know, I asked for the streamer role, right? So what's up with that?
影を打つ。
ドリフト
清掃を開始します。
落ちるがいい。はっと。
やっ。再構成します。
潔白を証明するときだ。
はっはっ
貫こう。よっ。
No comment.
やっ。
So quiet.
やっ。
Like super quiet. I'm still waiting for my question to be answered.
我に光を。
ダブダブサメくんアタック
4,000 years later. Still waiting.
いくよ 遊びに行くってのは行くことが大事なの。来てさえくれればあとは全部私に任せればいいよ。
Okay.
ふわーぽよーんぽよよーんふわーとっとっと
Okay, so we can level up these talent. First priority, second priority. Okay, so the skill is the first priority. Is she? Okay, so shit. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. So I haven't like started talking about Star Rail yet because I'm kind of just waiting to see if more people will join. I don't want to start talking and then like have to repeat myself. I think it's down here. Okay. I think it's up here. Yeah, I think it's up here. Has to be up here, right? Or maybe it's below? Oh, it's okay. They are below. Okay. Let's okay, so over here. Let's go over here. This way. Wrong.
ここより登る。却下する。だ、それ。
福育の語り。
トリコーン。
悪を見極め、影を狩り尽くす。
Just going around collecting the materials I need.
Slug call.
清掃を開始します。
よっと。
Okay. It. I don't got that waypoint, so I don't have. Okay, so we'll go this way. Let's look on the map here. Okay, so it's behind me. Crap. Okay, so we gotta wait again.
出発。俺の実力を見せてやるよ。
管理します。
権限装填邪悪を狩り撃つとはっや
波が来たわよ。
我に光を。
よっさちょ
There was a chest here,
喜びを覚えて
so I guess that's pretty nice. Where's this waypoint though? Okay, it's all the way up here.
サーフボード貸そうか。サーフボード貸そうか。じゃあどうぞこちらへ。
Okay. So all the way back there?
清掃を開始します。
見せきれてないのに。
じゃあ俺のこちらへ。波がサーフボード貸そうか。よ
Okay, well that just happened. I'm still trying to like learn her gameplay and everything.
悪を見極め影を
That's
狩り尽くす
weird.
見せきれてないのに。
Who's alive? What the heck?
じゃあどうぞこちらへ。
再構成します。
貫こう
福育の語り。
はっとやはっ悪くない収穫だね。
はいはい。
Okay, there should be one over here. I just don't know where. Okay, so it was all the way up there. Okay. Okay, let's go over here. Does she go off of... I need to look at this. Okay, so she goes off of... Okay, so she scales off of HP. All is not lost yet. So I could do hydro damage or HP. Or the goblet. I feel like I could do this, right? Okay. Damn, I wish I had a... Okay, let's do this. You know, actually, we'll take that. I'll take that.
ぽよーん。
Okay, so I'm actually gonna I'm actually gonna like start talking about what I said I was gonna start talking about in the title while we just explore. So if you play Genshin, then you have heard of Star Rail, which is another Hoyoverse game. So now we're going to discuss or talk about the upcoming, not really upcoming, the character won't come out till October. So Rappa, which is going to be, she is going to be the featured character in 2.6 banner. And Rappa is a Galaxy Ranger. She was actually mentioned by Boot Hill in the story for version 2.5. In 2.5, Boot Hill mentions a Galaxy Ranger by the name of Rappa. Now, the meta in Star Rail is always changing. There is power creep. No matter what people say, there is power creep. Power creep is a thing. Now, the thing about Rappa, she is a, I probably am going to butcher this. I have it right here. She is a 5-star imaginary character of the Erudiation path. I probably butchered that. Now, her element is imaginary, her path is Erudiation. Her basic attack does Ninjutsu Rise Above Tumbles, deals imaginary damage equal to 50% of Rappa's attack on a single enemy. Now, I don't think, like, looking at her kit, she is basically a Firefly. She's basically Firefly, right? But I don't know if she is better than Firefly. She does her AoE. I have seen her gameplay. I have seen her animations in her kit. Her AoE seems a little more upgraded and better than Firefly's AoE. Now, the Firefly is on her path is destruction. She's a destruction character. So she is a fire damage destruction unit. She does break damage. Uh, so the question is Rappa, is she going to power creep Firefly? I don't think she. Honestly, it's hard to tell because lately the 5-star characters that, when it comes to DPS characters, Hoyo kind of has been making them in Star Rail very strong. So previous 5-star characters that are DPS in the category of DPS kind of are being outshined by newer characters who are, DPS characters. So I can't say for sure if she's going to just power creep Firefly. But considering that Firefly came out in Pinnacone's story and she hasn't been around that long, I don't think they're going to power creep Firefly. Do I feel like that Rappa will be a good addition for break teams? Yes. So if you want to, let's say in mock, right? You want to use Firefly on one side, right, in one team. But then on the other side, you want to use Rappa, right? I think she will sort of give players the options to have more than one break team to use. So her enhanced basic attack. Wait a second here. Is Ningu? I probably butchered that. I'm not sure. Demon. Ningu, Demon Bane, Petal Blade. Rappa launches Ningu. You know what? Like, I feel like this word. Okay, so I don't know why they just say ninjutsu. Like, because that's basically what Rappa is a sort of ninja-like character. So just say ninjutsu. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just weird. With the first 2 hits, deal an imaginary damage equal to 60% of Rappa's attack to one designated enemy unit and imaginary damage equal to 60% of Rappa attack to all enemies. When attacking enemies that don't have imaginary weakness, Rappa enhanced basic attack can still deal toughness reduction equal to 50% of the original toughness reduction. So basically her enhanced basic attack will do toughness reduction, but she is unable to recover skill points. Okay, so there's a downside to this. So while she can do toughness reduction and attack all enemies, she cannot recover skill points. When breaking a weakness, Rappa triggers the imaginary weakness break effect. Okay, so her skill, Ninja Strike, Rooted Resolute, deals imaginary damage equal to 60% of Rappa's attack to all enemies. Ultimate Nindu? That's weird. Okay, I'm probably butchering this word. Nindu Supreme Love Deep. Rappa enters the seal form state. I don't know how to turn there. Give me a second. Trying to talk over like them talking. It's kind of actually getting annoying. There we go. Like trying to talk over the characters because they're like, I'm standing here, but while the character is sort of idle, they will like say random shit or something and just yap away, So yeah. So Nindu Supreme Love Deep. Rappa enters the seal form state and immediately gains 1 extra turn and 3 points of chroma ink. At the same time, Rappa weakness break efficiency increases by 50% and her break effect increases by 10%. While in seal form, Rappa basic attack is enhanced, but she can't use her skill or ultimate after using her enhanced basic attack. Okay, so basically her ultimate does break efficiency but also increases her break effect also increases, but her basic attack is enhanced, but the downside is that she cannot use her skill or ultimate. So like while you're in that sort of seal form kind of state, you won't be able to use Rappa's skill or ultimate. Talent, Ninja Tech, Endurance Gauge. Whenever an enemy target weakness is broken, Rappa deals 10 toughness reduction that ignores weakness type to adjacent targets and deals break damage equal to 120% of Rappa's imaginary break damage. The toughness reducing effects works only on enemy targets that are not yet weakness broken. When breaking weakness triggers the imaginary weakness break effect. So that's her talent. Technique, and this is actually fucking long. This is like a mouthful. This right here, her technique. Okay, this is a whole mouthful. Give me 1 second. Ninja dash. By leaps and bounds, Rappa enters the graffiti state for 20 seconds. While in graffiti, Rappa moves forward rapidly for a set distance and attacks any enemies touched. During the rapid movement, Rappa can block all enemies' incoming attacks. Okay. Her technique does seem pretty good. And using attacks can end the duration early. With the technique activated at the start of combat after attacking the enemy, Rappa ignores weakness type to deal 30% toughness reduction to each enemy target, dealing break damage equal to 200% of Rappa's imaginary break damage to the targets and deal break damage equal to 180% of Rappa's imaginary break damage to adjacent targets. At the same time, Rappa regenerates 20 energy. Trace 1, her bonus trace. Okay, these are her ninjutsu inscription. When an enemy target's weakness gets broken, Rappa regenerates 2 energy. And if the target is an elite enemy, she regenerates an additional 8 energy. Okay. So looking at Rappa's kit, and then you look at Firefly, right? Firefly, when you look at Firefly, her traces. So Firefly does break damage. Firefly does reduce enemies' toughness. She does do super break damage. So like when attacking weakness broken enemies during complete combustions will deal super break damage. So Firefly does toughness reduction, super break damage, and looking at Rappa, there's a lot that Rappa does. Rappa does, she not only can regenerate energy, but her basic attack will be enhanced in her seal form state. She does do toughness reduction. And the fact that she is an imaginary character, so a lot of enemies are imaginary damage. When you go into Divergent Universe or Mach, you will see a lot of enemies that are kind of imaginary damage. I think that Rappa is kind of, she feels like a more upgraded version of Firefly, but I'm not going to say outright that she will power creep Firefly. Because the fact that Firefly came out not long ago. Firefly came out when Pinocchio's story was sort of ongoing. And that wasn't too long ago. Like, was it 2.4? 2.4 or 2.3? I think no, it was 2.3. It was in version 2.3 we sort of ended Pinocchio's story. You know, like wrapped up all of Pinocchio's story. So that's kind of like 2 patches behind, right? So Firefly has not been out that long. I don't see them kind of power creeping her. But overall, Rappa is a character that is like, okay, if you want to have more than one break team, right? Because currently Firefly is the only unit that you will use in a break team. There's no really other DPS that you will bring that is not Firefly. If you have Firefly, you will use her in your break team. So this sort of Rappa is a character that will give players an option to be like, okay, I want to use another break team, right? I don't want to use Firefly all the time. I want to have Firefly in one team, but I want to have Rappa in another team. Overall, I think she's also a cool character, like her animations and stuff. I can't show you that right now because, well, yeah, I can't, show you. But there's like a video, just look up Rappa Star Rail animation. I think she's a cool character. How different are Genshin and Honkai from each other? Genshin and Honkai are very different. Because when you look at when you look at all of Hoyo's games, you have Impact Third, right? Which is the official name for their first game, is called Honkai Impact Third. Then you got Genshin Impact, which sort of took away calling it, instead of calling it, Honkai, right? Genshin is sort of its own game, its own thing. Star Rail is called Honkai Star Rail. So Star Rail ties more into Impact Third than it does into Genshin. They're vastly different. Star Rail is turn-based, while Genshin is more open world. So Genshin is fully open world, while Star Rail is linear. But being a turn-based game, they have done a very good job at making it very good. Like when you look at Star Rail, you look at the characters' animations, their skills, their attacks, you look at all of that. They have done a very good job on making a game like Star Rail very fun when it comes to turn-based. Story-wise, Star Rail ties more story-wise into Impact Third, because Impact Third is the very first, not the very first Hoyo game. It's not, Hoyoverse has made other games before Impact Third, but Impact Third Honkai is their biggest, most popular game. So story-wise, Star Rail ties more into Impact Third than it does into Genshin. Genshin doesn't tie very much into like their other, into like Impact Third or Star Rail. But when it comes down to, are they fun? Are both games fun? At the end of the day, if you like turn-based, then I would say, yeah, you will like Star Rail. If you like open world type games, like for example, if you like Zelda Breath of the Wild, right? Everybody knows Zelda, right? Then you will like Genshin, because Genshin kind of sort of took some inspiration from Zelda, from Breath of the Wild. But it didn't copy it. It didn't like completely steal all of its ideas. It just took inspiration and sort of expanded it in their own way. But in terms, I like both games because I find both games to have, I like the characters, I like the story, I like the world, and but that's kind of how that's how they are different, Genshin focus more on, not meta. It doesn't focus on meta or in-game content or stuff like that. Genshin kind of focused more on world building, developing the character's story. Um, it focused a lot on story aspects. I know a lot of people prefer like, oh, we want harder content, we want more in-game. Star Rail then will be the game where it's for those kind of players, for hardcore players. If you like in-game mode, if you like hard content, then Star Rail is the game where you're going to be satisfied. So not only will you get that hard content, but you will also get cool characters. You will also get a great story. So that's kind of like how they are different from each other. While they do have some similarities, like Impact Third, Genshin, and Star Rail, they do share one thing in common. Characters. For example, Raiden Mei is a character from Impact Third. So when you look at... Give me a second. When you look at this character right here, Raiden Shogun, Raiden Mei is from Impact Third, and throughout each of their games, Genshin, they sort of always brought like Raiden into the game. So like, she is basically a copy, while she has her own personality, and everything. She is like basically Raiden from Impact Third. Star Rail, when you look at like a character like Acheron, she is basically Raiden Mei from Impact Third. So they do kind of take from their first game and sort of bring certain characters into the other games. So you might as well say it's like, think of like Marvel, right? In Marvel, you got the multiverse, right? And you got like one, like for example, Spider-Man. I'm going to take Spider-Man. Spider-Man in all of the multiverse, there has always been different versions of Spider-Man, right? But they have always been similar. While there are different versions of Spider-Man, Peter Parker has always been at the center of his universe, while like the other universes and the other multiverses have their own Peter Parker or their own Spider-Man, right? Think of it like that. Raiden Mei from Impact Third is basically, has been across like, a game like Genshin, right? Raiden Shogun is basically Raiden Mei. Acheron in Star Rail is basically Raiden Mei. So like there are some things that are similar, but there are things that are still different. That's kind of the best way I can explain it. Like it's very convoluted. Like when you take when you take like Impact Third, when you take Genshin, when you take Star Rail, it's very hard to explain like all of the story, all of the lore, because it can be kind of overwhelming or kind of convoluted sometimes, and so that's the best way I can explain it. Okay, so what was I going to do? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, like that's basically, personally, like looking at Rappa, if you play Star Rail and if you like ninjas, right? Like let's say you like ninjas, right? Well, she's a character then I would say pull for. If you like ninjas and stuff, I would pull for her. World quest. Okay, so let's do this. Thanks for the explanation. No problem. Like, if there's anything else you want to ask that I think I can answer, like, feel free to ask. I'm always down to answer any questions if I know the answer or if I can explain it. Oh, crap. Okay, so I can't climb that. That's the kind of, Oh, okay, let me turn back on the dialogue. I turned the dialogue volume down. Okay, that should be good.
清掃を開始します。
加速するよ。やっほっえいそれよっ。
Okay. Okay, so basically when I start this, I can't, basically have to continue. Okay. That's about as clear as mud. Sorry for, I'm not going to read this out.
の一番底に隠れてるものなんだよ。ドリフトー。
Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. You kind of missed, like, I already talked about, you know, I already talked about Star Rail. Like, if you are interested in, like, hearing what I had to say, like, you can kind of rewind the stream. But I appreciate you joining. Hopefully it's not too boring. Hopefully I don't bore you too much. I'm just doing this quest, this world quest. Nice to know. Thank you. Yeah. No problem. Thank you for joining me. So how is everybody doing today? How's everybody's day going? Gotta open this bit right here. I'm fine. Just finished my weekly bosses in Star Rail. That's nice. That's nice. Did you pull Fei Xiao? Are you skipping Fei Xiao for Ling Shi? I probably butchered her name. Or are you just skipping the characters in general and waiting for 2.6? Okay. I'm skipping for a potential Boot Hill rerun. He is my favorite. I pulled for Fei Xiao. I pulled for Fei Xiao, and I pulled Kafka. I wanted her for my dot team, and I liked Fei Xiao a lot. So, like, you know, of course I was gonna pull her. Like, she's such a cool character. Also after seeing 2.6, I hope that I hope I'll have enough to pull Rappa, just because I want another character that does break damage. I have Firefly, but I want like a second option for break team. And Rappa looks really cool, so. Okay. Sometimes, like, these puzzles just be kind of annoying. But we gotta, like, open that barrier. Like, sometimes you can just sit here, like just scratching your head for, like, a good minute, being like, okay, what do I do? How do I solve this puzzle? Yeah, like, some of the puzzles I really, I just like, some of them I just hate. Because you will sit there for like 30 minutes just scratching your head being like, okay, like what the hell? I've been here for a good minute trying to solve this puzzle. Okay, so I feel it has something to do with that. Like these platforms, I know like these platforms play some kind of role. It's just a matter of figuring out what the platforms do. Wait, okay. Okay. Okay, I see. Oh shit, we need a pyro character. I'm kind of seeing what we need to do.
祭りでもや
Okay. Okay, so we need to get that other one down though. So we gotta step on. Let's bring this down. Let's go over here. Like, I knew, like, it had something to do with the platforms. Okay. Well, I gotta go, but I hope I catch your next stream next time. Good luck with your pools. Thank you, and good luck with your future pools. And thanks for stopping by. Chosen of driving is come forward. Come forward. Pass through the corridors to your left and right. The path will unfold before your eyes. I like this world quest. Okay, so we're gonna stop here and we'll come back and do this